Well, happy Festivus. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you were deprived as a child. Turn this off, go watch Seinfeld. So in the tradition of Festivus, I got a couple grievances I need to air. One of them is your cat hair. Okay, I'm sorry. But instead of just standing here and complaining, like I like to do, I decided to air my grievances by giving the world a few ways to fix the things that I think are wrong. I guess you could say that this is a lot like what Hitler thought he was gonna do, except this is just gonna be a video. I don't plan on pursuing it any further. But before I do that, I was on Netflix last night and I happened to see one of these movies by The Rock. I saw it on my list and I was like, whoa! The Rock is in a movie! Well, I gotta see this cinematic adventure. Let's see what he gets up to. If you've ever seen The Rock in a movie, he constantly looks like all the information that he's getting is new information to him, but he's pretending like he already knew it. It doesn't help with that eyebrow thing. What is that eyebrow thing? I don't know, whenever he does it, I get a little bit of a chub though. So if you've never seen a movie by The Rock, here is your boilerplate movie plot with The Rock in it, alright? The Rock is there, and The Rock is gonna beat up like 30 to 35 guys, and then for some reason everything's gonna be okay. So here is my grievances with the movies that The Rock is in, alright? How come every time The Rock is in trouble while he's fighting people, the people who he's fighting suddenly become really bad at fighting? They start off kicking his ass, and then all of a sudden they get clumsy and sloppy with all their punches and kicks. The Rock beats their head in with a 2x4, and then everything's gonna be okay. I'm not quite sure who's writing these films, but I think they should have their jobs taken away. I think The Rock should be forced into a gay sex scene every time he's in a movie. Not because that's what the people want to see, because that would make the movie more interesting. See, I got a lot of good ideas like that. Like, instead of a child protective service, well, I mean, not instead of, there should still be one for children, but we need one for opinions. I find opinions to be a lot like children, where if you have a lot of shitty ones, you should probably stop having them. So if we had an OPS, an opinion protective service, say somebody was drunk and abusing the right to have an opinion, they would kick in the door and just snatch that shit up, and then you would get to visit it one day a week. Oh, you've got too many opinions. Clearly you're neglecting some of them because some of them are pretty shitty, so we're just gonna take away your right to have one. Thanks. We've been notified that you've been tweeting some kinda racist stuff, so we're here to change your Twitter password and spank your bare ass on the lawn. If you could just cooperate, that would be great. I think what you think that celebrities do in their spare time is really none of your business, so this is your second warning. You have a shitty opinion again, we're gonna take that shit away. I think that if you're stuck in a conversation with somebody who you don't want to talk to and they ask you about your life, you should be able to lie a little bit. I mean, there's nothing better than lying to strangers. What do? I study brain surgery at a university. Which university? Not the one you go to. That's for sure. I go to a good one. With learning. And books. And every classroom has a telescope. Another great idea I had is that there should be a friend resume for when you're trying to make friends. Just a little thing that the person would hand you, and it would be like, oh, this is what I'm all about, I like all these things, I dislike these things, and that's why you should care about me. So that way when you meet somebody who you don't want to be friends with, you can just politely reject them. It says here that you like to take photos of yourself in front of the mirror with your abs showing, and then put them on the internet. Well, look, we don't really have a space for you right now, but I'll keep you on file in case something comes up. But there would probably be some people who would take advantage of it and only, accept the people who they want to have sex with. Holy shit, I think I just invented MySpace. Could somebody... Did I just invent MySpace? And finally, I know a lot of people probably don't agree with the things that I say, but I think a lot of people will probably get this one, alright? I think that if you see somebody who's wearing something that you don't approve of, and your next thought isn't, good for them, they're people, you should have to wear a special hat so people know that you're a dick. And if you're one of those people who isn't a hat person, your option is to keep a honey-glazed Wolverine under your shirt for 12 hours. It's up to you. I think I'm all out of ideas. So if there was anything in this video that you agree with, let me know in the comments below. And if you've got any grievances that you need to air by telling people how to fix them before you grieve them, then leave them in the comments below. I'm interested to see them. And I just want to give a big thank you to everybody in the Crew 124 who bought the new Satan Likes It Black t-shirt. It's sold really well and I'm pretty pleased with it. So I'm going to keep making t-shirts. I'm going to try and make a new one every month. Hopefully you'll dig the ones that I make. And if you haven't seen this shirt yet, link in the description. Don't forget to join the Crew 124 by checking out my Facebook page and my Twitter. I say that because it sounds like it matters. Frankly, I don't care what you do with your time, as long as you watch this video. That's what I care about. Anyway, I make videos every Tuesday and Friday. This was one of them. Happy Festivus. By the way, if you've seriously never seen that episode of Seinfeld, what are you doing with your life? It's classic, it's hilarious, and frankly, I'm a little disappointed.